in a universe where life does not end at death. We explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Before we get started, I just want to inform you that this series was recorded over Discord. If the quality dips, it's due to connection issues. Greetings, fellow travelers. Welcome to a Reborn in Power series following the Guardians of Photonic. Follow along as the Nameless Blade and allies she meets in her order work to thwart the plans set up by void-like entities. Theophotia. I like saying that name. It's very nice.
It's fun, isn't it? Yeah, that's why I named her that. I said it out loud. So how I came up with the name was I just started making noises, and then eventually it became a name. I had the last name kind of decided, but
Fabio.
I was like, yeah, I did say Fabio for a while. I almost made this a man named Fabio.
Anyways, you leave the archive on the Guardian's Harbor, alongside Neftenvo, going to Guardian Angle, as well as Tolvan. As you now have Neftenvo has the certain coordinates that he believes the Inner Flame, this cult that worships what you know to be the god of fire, Vonner. They refer to Vonner as the Eternal Flame. But this Inner Flame cult has several different locations spread throughout the core. One of those locations is on the pillar of the harbor. However,
I've been told not to go to that one because it's dangerous.
Neftenvo says that it would probably be unwise to do so.
Yeah, and he's really smart, so I'm gonna listen to him.
But as you do head over to Guardian Angle and Tolvan, they are waiting over by where the greeter is at, where Nevex is located. You see Angle look over towards you and then waves at you.
I wave back.
Neftenvo
and smile.
Walks up behind you. He's just keeping quiet, and Angle's like, we got Tenvo's notification. Please call me Neftenvo. Sorry, Neftenvo's message to us to meet here. So we're ready?
For our first mission, yes.
Great, cool. And you see Tolvan walk up. Is like, so where are we headed first? You see Neftenvo steps forward. Well, it is up to the Nameless Blade exactly where we go, though I do have a strategy about going through this. I think that the best place that we could go to first would be the Magenium colony that I have discovered to have, well, certain ties to the inner flame, so to speak. Okay.
I believe it is wise to listen to him. He's a lot smarter than me.
Thank you. Yes, so we're going to be heading over to it's going to be a command colony, just so you all are aware.
I check my gun.
And Tovan looks over and is like, do we know which division it's in? Like I said, Magenium. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. And Engel looks up and is like, it's okay, we all have that mistake.
I'm still not sure what a division is, I say while checking my gun.
And Tovan looks down and is like, for the Nameless Blade, I wouldn't have expected you to be carrying a gun around.
I just look at him. Well, it's not like I can't shoot things while using my swords.
Wait a second, and Engel looks over towards Tovan and is like, weren't you a rune forger? Shouldn't you know that, divisions and Magenium is, completely different things? And Tovan looks down and is like, it's been a while, okay? Okay.
Magenium's where all the magic is, isn't it? I say.
That is why I think it is the wisest place to go to, because they are more in tune with their deistic beliefs, I would say. So, us Guardians being there shouldn't be too problematic. At least, that is what I believe. Then again, there is a war going on, so on a command colony, we are not quite sure whether or not this is going to be one of those places where the war is happening. And Tolvan looks over and is like, yes, it is quite disturbing what's going on. And then you hear, looks like all of you are gathered. That is good to hear. And see. And Engel looks back and is like, oh, hi, greeter. And you see Nevix steps forward. Nameless Blade. Your squadron seems to be prepared. Are you ready? Oh, of course. Discord! Why is Discord being stupid? Speak to me. Nameless Blade. Okay, give me a sec. You suddenly see Nevix appear behind you. And Engel looks back. He's like, oh, hi, greeter. Hello.
I bow.
And you see Tolvan bows his head as well. Neftenvo just is looking at his codex currently. Not really paying attention. And
that's fine.
And Nevix looks around at everyone and is like, looks like you've gathered everyone. Great work, Nameless Blade. And he looks at you and then says, are you ready?
As ready as I can be.
That is great to hear. Well, where is the first location you will be sent?
Magenium.
Neftenvo steps up. It's like, we are going to Fron 2. Fron 2. Are you sure? I believe that.
Is there a reason we shouldn't be sure?
Oh, sorry. That was the wrong one. That was a separate location. That one was in Evemore, so I need to go to Magenium. Okay. This one is called Cyclets. Cyclets. It is a command colony. It is rather central to Magenium. Understood. Well then, we will send you there. And he then turns around and is like, please follow. And all of you begin to follow. As you guys walk over, you see Nevex walks over to what looks like a large, almost like an altar space. And then there's a circle at the altar. And this is, you know this to be the place where you first appeared on the harbor.
Okay.
And he says, please enter the circle. And everyone stands into the circle. And Nevex looks at all of you. In 3, 2, 1. And then everyone feels a huge pulse of energy underneath them. And then everything rushes through you for a moment. And then you suddenly feel yourself kind of land gently upon the surface of some dirt. And then you look around and you see Engel, Tovan, and Neftenva. And you look beyond your space where you're at. It looks like there's some kind of dome, protective dome, all around you. It is radiating this white and orange aura, completely surrounding all 4 of you.
I want to try and determine what type of energies these are.
It's rather easy. It is a mixture of tonic and cosmic.
Okay. So I should learn about cosmic energy.
And Engel looks around and is like, interesting. We're here, right? And you see Neftenvo pulls out his codex and begins to check everything. It's like, yes, I believe we are. It's just currently we are in a protective barrier. I think we are probably maybe, I don't know, we might have been seen or something. So this barrier is probably to make sure that we aren't actually, I guess, seen. And Tolvan looks over, like, I can try to see if I can use my rune forging to be able to, negotiate for us if need be. Is there a specific location that we need to head to? Because I do recall some command colonies when I was alive. At least when it first started. And Engel looks back and is like, well, I mean, I know command colonies have kind of changed since they first were established, so I'm not sure. What do you think, Fia?
I'm gonna knock on the orb and see if, see how sturdy it is.
You go and knock on the dome that you're inside.
Yeah.
Please roll me. Actually, don't roll me anything. I'm just gonna roll myself. You knock on the orb, and as you knock on it twice, it kind of everything cracks, and you the entire orb just shatters and then disperses, and you all are what looks like you are just about to land, and you see beneath you some clouds and a large open marketplace beneath you. And Tolvan,
yeah, we got this.
And Engel and Neftenvo, all just like, oh, I need you to roll me a discipline will check.
Yeah, of course. I'm the most discipline-willed.
You are in midair.
I don't see a problem with this. I got a 29, rolled an 11.
All right, yeah, you're able to hold yourself up midair. So is Tolvan. Neftenvo is also flying. And then you see Engel just and you see him begin to fall. Engel begins to
catch him.
fall. You fly down. I need to roll a perception check from the people. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm not really a covert kind
I
of
know.
person.
You fly down, you catch Engel, and then you see some people are like pointing up towards you. You're probably about, I would say, like 70 feet in the air currently.
Wave, and I float Angle back up to our friends.
And people start stopping and pointing up and then questioning things. And then Tolvan is like, I should probably go down there and see about maybe like just informing them that we are in a special squadron of rune forgers. Yes? Yeah.
Why would we do that?
This is a command colony.
So?
We're guardians. We're not supposed to actually like let people know that we exist. It's to keep the harbor safe, you know? Especially from other outside sources in which we are in an outside realm from Photonic.
Oh.
Yes.
Whoops.
Yes. You guys look around.
I look back down.
And
why can't we be honest with them?
And Neftenvo is like, just give me 1 second, and you see him float down, and Tolvan is like,
I float down with him.
Oh, okay. And then you see everyone just starts floating down at this point. You guys all kind of land in the group, and then they're like, whoa. And then someone comes up and is like, is that the magic that you're using?
Yes.
Are you aeromancers?
What we are is none of your concern.
And you see Tolvan looks over and like kind of motions to you like he wants to see if you're willing, you're okay with him talking to them.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
He can talk.
He comes up and is like,
I'm pretty much just like, I'm a wizard.
Is there a place that we can have some lodging? It's like, okay, you're looking for lodging? Yeah, there's a hotel down the way. Hotel, of course. And he looks over towards the three of you, and Neftenvo is like, comes like, actually, Neftenvo, you hear his voice inside your head, and you hear, do you want me to probe them so that their memories they kind of like truly believe that we are just mages? And you see like other people are walking around that weren't paying attention to you, are just going about their business. It's just like this like little group of civilians. Hello? Oh, I thought I lost you again.
I'm thinking about it.
I thought I lost you again.
I'm just thinking about it because I'm gonna be like, no, that would be wrong.
Okay. Just wondering. And Tolvan,
Still not quite understanding why all these essentially demigods have to hide.
you guys begin to walk through, Um, as this is happening, you do notice one of the people that was inside the group rushes off. Like they run off somewhere. Are you following where they're running off to, or are you just like following Tolvan? Like, I mean, not following that person just specifically, but just watching where they go.
I will watch where they're going at the very least.
Okay. They rush over to what looks like this larger building that has a symbol on it that looks like a triangle with multiple other triangles surrounding it. It is blue and it has like it has like a blue banner behind it. And you see... That
building looks important, and I point at it.
you point at it, and you see Tolvan, Angle, and Def Tenvo all say in unison, "Oh, that's Core Command." and I
nod, pretending to know that.
Go ahead and roll me a lore check, actually.
A lore check? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely not great at this.
It's okay.
I rolled a 16 in total.
You believe you remember some of your studies from when you first became a Guardian about how like there are different regions inside the core. And there is one region where there is a military that calls themselves Core Command because they want to be the like they're like the ones that safeguard like a bunch of different worlds from threats, like from mortal threats.
Yeah, but that's like every military institution.
Yeah, it's like every military institution. But you have heard of Core Command in passing,
okay,
and in reading.
And they're the good guys, right? I say out loud.
And you hear Tolvan say, "Is like, well, they worked alongside the Rune Forgers for... Well, they've worked alongside the Rune Forgers for pretty much the entirety of the Core's lifespan. I would say they are the good guys, yes." And Neptenvo is just like, I'm hesitant. And Angle looks over, is like, "Why are you hesitant?" You know, when you're given authority over some things, you have to have some, humility about it. We're guardians. We died, and we died, and he kind of like says it hush hush, and he's like, but we understand to a certain extent what is right and what is wrong, and that's because of the process in which we were chosen. Correct? The military is more like, you don't die for it. Maybe you sacrifice some things for it, but other people use it as a way to gain authority over others. Sometimes it's just not.
So there's the potential of corruption, and I stare at it.
Yes, I would say so, but not every.
With my possible threat eyes.
There is a potential for corruption. Yes, I would say so. And Tolvan looks over, is like, not to worry though. There is a structure in place in order to make sure that there is a balancing of powers between Core Command, the Rune Forgers, and the Senate. That is how the Pillar region was founded and has been established ever since the Core converged.
Okay. Should we tell them that we're Rune Forgers?
Only if it comes down to it. But yes, I think establishing that we are Rune Forgers here, or even mages, like we have also established, could benefit us in working alongside Core Command if need be that we need additional forces to help us. And as you guys continue to move through these, this planet is it's almost like just complete dirt. The skies are gray. You see the buildings they're almost like single colored. The only things that are standing out are like different signs that show for the establishments, but it's very bland and dark here.
This place needs some flowers.
Yes, basically. And Angle looks up at you when you say this place needs some flowers, and he's like, well, it's a good thing that you're here, huh?
And I just like looking at the core command place, like, just too bad I didn't bring any flowers.
And Tolvan approaches the hotel where you see like it's a larger building, and you see as he goes up to the door has what looks like a one of those swinging doors where you have to spin around in it, and people are like spinning around through it, kind of thing. And you see Neftembo is like, why haven't they advanced this hotel? Are you sure we should stay in this place? And Tolvan looks back and is like, I mean, why not? It's best to assimilate into the place to see whether or not we could watch for passerbyers who might have allegiances to specific things. And Neftem was always like, yes, but I could easily do that by just sending out a small little drone and scouting out the area. And you see Tolvan looks over towards you. He's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay here?
I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to try and sense void energy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an energy check.
Yeah, of course. I got a 23. Rolled a 10.
As you close your eyes to try to sense out any kind of void energy, you begin to feel a pulse, almost like a heartbeat, come from your chest, and then you hear, "Oh, do you need some help? Do you need some help?"
I wouldn't be against it. I'm searching for void energy currently.
Void energy, yes, I think I can help with that.
And you also begin to sense it's almost like multiple pathways begin to open for you. And you feel it almost feels like there's void energy beginning to swell in multiple pockets. There's also one that is swelling inside the hotel in front of you.
We should investigate the hotel. And I just walk into the hotel.
You walk into the hotel. As you go and walk up to the spinning door, you go through it, and it begins to spin through, and they all begin to follow you inside, and you step inside. And as you step inside, into the place is very it's nice and warm in here, and you see a bunch of people kind of like sitting down inside the lobby. Tolvan looks over towards you. Do you want me to get us a room?
That would be wise.
All right, I'll get us a room.
Detected a bit of And I'm going to like just whisper quietly so only my little group can hear.
Okay.
I sense void energy from this place.
Neftenvo looks over like, all right, that's strange. Engel, do you sense anything?
As soon as we walked through, yeah, I definitely did feel something. I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't feel like a void walker or anything, though.
Still merits an investigation.
Yes.
And Neftenvo looks over like, yes, but we shouldn't, try to go down every route so that we find void energy. We need to focus on the mission at hand.
There is only one mission in my heart.
Neftenvo looks at you and kind of winces a little bit, and then he's like,
Yeah, like I'm a guardian, but I'm a different spectrum than most.
Angle pats your back. Is like,
Don't worry, we'll take care of the void, okay?
We will cleanse it.
and you see Tolvan walk back over. I got us a room.
Wonderful.
Shall we head up then?
I nod, and I'm gonna let him lead the way. I give like a little gesture
You go over
for him
and
to lead the way.
you see an elevator, and the elevator opens up, and then you see Neftenro is like,
So, why are they so... They're not that advanced here. Why are they not that advanced?
and Tolvan looks back and is like, probably because it's Magenium.
Yes,
Yes.
but...
Magic operates different than spark or other energies.
Yes, but this is still some form of technology. It's like... It's just not... I don't know, the newer platform raisers that go up, these things seem so...
And he presses the buttons in the elevator.
It's so...
I agree. It's a bit primitive even for magic.
Like, why not have a transport magic circle or something like that to each room or something like that, you know?
They might not have enough of the energy itself on world.
Tolvan looks over and is like, yes, actually, it's strange.
That and magic is incredibly unstable compared to other energies.
I would...
One energy I know.
It's strange. It's almost like this, even though this world is from Magenium, it doesn't have any lingering magical energy. It's eerie. And Angle is just like, okay, and then you see the elevator goes up, stops, the door opens up, and then you see Engel go to walk out. Tolvan stops him, and then shakes his head at him, and then the door closes, and then it goes up again, and then the door opens up, and then Engel looks up at Tolvan. Tolvan shakes his head no, and then he looks over towards Neftenvo, who's just irritated, and then is also looking at all the buttons that he just pressed, and you guys just start going to each level.
I look at him and I'm like, did you really hit all the buttons?
Sorry.
And you guys,
it's okay.
You guys
let this be a learning experience.
You guys finally get
just elevator music, and then do, 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 do.
You guys finally get to the floor that Tolvan gets off on, and you all get off on it and walk down the hallway until you reach a room where he he goes and presses on it, and the door, and he kind of opens it. It's super heavy, and he's like, ugh. He pushes it to the side. He's like, all right, everyone in. He's like, and
I will close the door for him because I'm actually strong.
Okay, you close. It's not too heavy, but it's you close the door for him.
Close it like it's a normal door.
You close the door for him, and as soon as Neftenvo gets in, you see him pull out a little device and then places it on the table, and then he presses onto it, and then you see a scanner, kind of a light source emits directly upward and then scans the entire room, and then you hear secure zone secure. Perfect. Okay, we are free to chat and start strategizing what we're going to do. And you said that there is a void presence here inside this hotel.
Yes. Nietzsche and I both sensed it.
All right. Okay.
There are other void presences throughout this town as well. This just happened to be the closest one.
And Tolvan looks over and is like, should we then split up? I mean, we're all guardians here. We could probably handle the different presences and maybe, pick out which ones seem to be the closest link to the inner flame.
Sounds good.
And Neftenvo is like, yes, actually, that does sound like a good plan. I think maybe I should stay here and be the eyes and ears, so to speak. Here.
That would be wise.
Give me one moment, and you see him go over, and he pulls out what looks like this little suitcase, metallic thing, and he presses a button on it, and then you see a table extend out from it. It looks like a crafting table, and then you see him pull out some materials from it. And you see him begin to really quickly. It's almost like his hands just go in like at like supersonic speeds, and he just and he goes and hands each of you like a small recording device, and he goes and hands it to everyone. It's like, all right, take these, and these will be your eyes and ears. Like, for me specifically, so that I can actually gauge the area and see about different alternate routes that you might take in case you need to, make it back here without being caught.
I nod, and I is this like a Star Wars type comlink, or is this going in my ear?
This goes directly. He looks at you, and he's like. You can place it on any part of your body, and then it will completely disappear, so that it's not seen, and I will be able to see, and then because I can see you, I will be able to communicate with you telepathically.
I nod, and I'm going to place it on the back of my neck.
All right.
That way, if anyone gets the drop on me and tries to chop my neck off, like my head off from behind, there's some technology in the way.
You realize that it's not going to protect you from a full-on gash to your neck, right?
Now I do.
Tolvan is like, all right, and he just places it on his shoulder and goes like, huh, and he puts it on his forehead.
I almost did that.
And as you guys are inside there, what is your next course of action?
My next course of action is to I look at the other two, who are not our Neftenvo. I'm going to look at Engel, and I'm going to go, you got a sense of the energy here, right?
I did, yeah.
I would like you two to work together in figuring that out. I'm going to go take a look around the town.
All right, I can do that.
And
I figure it's best we go in pairs. You two, and then me and Nietzsche.
Tolvan looks over, is like, oh, what about me?
No. Tolvan's the one I'm telling to go with Engel.
Oh, I thought you meant like because technically Neptenvo is staying here in the hotel.
Temvo is our man in the chair.
Okay. and they both look over, like, all right, sounds good. And Neptenvo is like, all right, yeah, that'll probably like make everything go quicker as well.
I nod, and I look at them, I look at the window, I look back at them, and I'm going to ask before I decide to do something. It's not normal to go at the window here, right?
No. Neptenvo is like,
I just figured it would be faster than that elevator.
I mean, I could probably send you out there if you need to. Really quick.
How many floors up do we go?
You are probably about 7 floors up.
7 floors?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to just sort of be like, it's alright, I'll take the stairs. Last time I took the stairs, I ran into an assassin, so...
Maybe you'll do it
hopefully.
again. And
Yeah,
Tolvan is
exactly.
like, okay, how about we just, we have to go about this strategically and focused. Alright? Focused. And Engel's like,
Yeah, but sometimes we gotta have some fun.
he's like,
We're guardians. We're just going to go back to the harbor if we die.
and Tolvan looks over, like, have you died yet, Engel? And Engel's like,
No.
it is not a fun experience, even dying as a guardian. I mean, you have died, right? You're a guardian for a reason. And Engel's like,
Yeah.
and how was that experience?
Not fun.
So, wouldn't you want to try to avoid death at all costs?
I suppose.
Yes. Let's investigate this void. This void. I don't know. Are we calling it a void walker or what?
Let's just call
Not
them.
yet.
Let's just call them.
The cult.
Yeah, the cult. We're gonna investigate the cult. The Inner Flame.
Alright, let's go investigate. And you see both Engel and Tolvan leave the room. And are you leaving the room with them, or are you going to stay with them?
Yeah, I'll leave with them, and then I'll take the stairs down.
Okay. They go over to the elevator, and then they look over towards you and say, "Good luck."
Try to have fun.
You
And-
too.
And you go over towards the stairs. And as you go over towards the stairs, you hear in your head,
So, what's the plan?
We're going to go to the next nearest location of void energy and see what we can learn.
Okay.
We'll try to be subtle at first, but if subtlety fails, then, well, it fails.
Okay. Do you want me to try to make a path for us?
That would come in handy. Thank you, Nietzsche.
All right. I'll do that.
and you feel something kind of, well, like creating a pathway in your mind of where you were walking before outside, and then showing like little swells of void energy in different locations. You see you see that one is outside of the city that you're in. You also see that another one is in another building, probably about 3 blocks away from this hotel. And then you also feel another one that stems from underneath you. Like it's underneath the planet's surface.
Like possibly in the sewers or further?
Possibly in the sewers. It's not super far down.
All right, let's walk into the street.
Okay. You walk into the street and you see the people kind of walking outside. There's not like that many people here.
Yeah.
And you notice that it's in Magenium, but there's not really actually many Archaeans or anything like that. You're not sure the demographics of Magenium life, but it looks more like this is. It looks more like a cluster of different, like there's Yen here. There are some. There's mostly Yen and Prime here. You haven't noticed, like, there are no sins. You haven't noticed any sins. You have noticed like an occasional Redicon walking around, but like maybe 2 out of the 100 people that you've passed.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for like a manhole cover or a storm drain.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me
because
perception
this
check.
world seems that level of advanced.
Yeah. Perception check, please.
Yep, rolling it right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got a 29. Accidentally hit the button twice. Yeah, rolled an 11, got 29. Oh boy, I sure am good at looking for stuff.
All right. You look around to try to find any kind of, maybe like sewage pipe or just like a drain of some kind, and you don't find anything.
Oh wow. Huh.
And the closer you get to where you're feeling the void swelling of energy underneath you, it's mostly in the center of the street where people are walking around.
Interesting.
And you hear it's like,
Do you want me to try to get a better visual? I can try if you want me to.
It's okay. I'm gonna try something else.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to just, I'm gonna approach a random citizen.
alright.
And I'm gonna go, pardon me, but you wouldn't happen to know how to get into the sewers, would you?
You approach a yen. She's female, and you approach her. She looks at you. She's like, and she begins to walk away and just leave.
I'm going to.
She was rude. She was very rude. I didn't like how
I'm
she
going to
looked at
think
you.
about her reaction. Like, kind of figure out why she wasn't just like, no, I don't know. You know what I mean? She kind of seemed a little bit like, I don't want to talk about this.
Go ahead and roll and analyze. If you don't have the analyze knowledge, then just roll
I
straight.
do have analyze.
Then go ahead and roll analyze. Analyze, please.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm garbage at it, but I have it. I got a 12.
It's not because she looked like she was kind of disgusted by the thought of a sewer.
Well, then I'll go ask a prime. A prime male.
Oh,
I try not to stereotype the end too much, but
but hey, that
Yep.
was
that was a stereotype right there.
you go up to a prime male.
Pardon me, good sir. Do you know how to get into the sewers?
Go ahead and roll me an influence check.
Bad at these two. I'm gonna, I'll roll that. Hey, I rolled a nat 12. I got an 18.
Okay, you go up and he looks over it like, the sewers? You say?
Yes.
I don't think we have sewers here. I know that there's a company here that what was it? Forgot the name of it. It's something tubes. Toilet tubes. Yeah. There's a company down over like probably about like 5 blocks down south. They have, a network of basically they install different toilets for the bathrooms, and then the plumbing kind of goes through, and I don't know how it works really, but if you want to learn about the sewers and stuff like that, would probably be a good place to go.
I nod. And I start heading over there.
And as you start heading over there, you hear in your head, interesting. Seems maybe the sewers are connected to this toilet tubes place.
Probably. I think back. And I continue. There's a really strong concentration of void underneath the street. I figured a sewer would be the way to get in there, considering the level of technology here.
Interesting.
But there has to be some kind of maintenance area for those tubes.
Hey, Fia.
Yes,
I'm hungry.
that was quick.
And you hear in your head, Neftenbo says, maybe you should wait until you are done investigating the toilet tubes to eat. And then
That would probably be wise.
you hear Nietzsche go,
But I'm hungry.
what do you do?
I'm gonna keep. Is there any like street vendors for food?
You do not see any.
All right. Well,
at
I'm not
least-
dining and dashing over restaurants.
Yeah,
So.
at least it doesn't look like there's any outdoor. Probably people are going inside to get food.
And I'm going to press on to the toilet tube place.
Okay, you press on.
We literally ate less than an hour ago.
You press on and you get over to the toilet tubes place. It takes you probably about like 10 minutes to get there. But once you get there, you do feel that you actually feel the other like void swelling coming from this place.
Yep. I walk in.
You go and walk in. The doors kind of swing open for you, and you're inside a small little lobby area. You see a desk, and there's no one behind the desk. You see a little bell on the desk, and you see a door behind the desk. What do you do?
I'm gonna go check and see if the door is locked.
You go up over to behind the desk, over towards the door, and the door...
Like, nice and quietly.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. Well, actually,
I'll
first
roll stealth.
perception check.
Perception check first, okay. I got a 23 on perception.
You notice that there is a camera. In the
There is a camera.
Yes, there is a camera. What do you do?
Well, the camera doesn't really stop me.
Okay, so you still go up to the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the door and see if it's locked.
Okay, you go up to the door.
I should roll stealth, though.
Sure, go ahead and roll stealth.
I got an 18.
The door is not locked. You can open it up.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk back over to the desk,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ring the bell.
Okay, you ring the bell. Ding! How long do you wait?
I give it a minute.
Okay. About 50 seconds goes by. No one comes out.
I'm gonna start hitting it every 10 seconds.
Ding! Ding! Ding!
And I think at Neftemvo, is there a way to deal with that camera? Or should I just destroy it?
Nef Tenvo says, I think I can probably deal with it. And then you ring it again. Ding!
Yeah, I just keep ringing it while he's destroying it. Like, while he's dealing with the camera, I'm just gonna keep ringing this bell.
And with your perception check from before, you hear... The door opens up, and you see what looks like a... it kind of looks like a monkey. And you see he has like a bunch of hair and just like he has like black fur all over his body, and you see him kind of hop over, and he's in a suit, and then he gets up like behind the desk, and he looks over at you. It's like, oh, sorry. Do you need something? Do you have a problem with the toilet?
I was wondering if there was a way to access beneath the city.
Access beneath the city? Why would you want access beneath the city?
I'm looking for somewhere private to study and read beyond the norm.
How?
I will roll a horrible deception.
Go ahead and roll a horrible deception check.
I'm bad at lying. I rolled a 7. That's a 2. Like, I rolled a 2 and got a 7.
Oh my god, he just stares at you, and then you see him's like, I think you should go.
I think at Neftemvo, is the camera dealt with?
The camera is dealt with, yes.
I'm gonna judo chop him unconscious.
Okay.
Do you want to brawl?
Yes.
I got a 23.
What was the... you didn't crit, right?
No. I rolled a 10.
Okay, you go and you go to judo chop him unconscious, and as you go to do this, you hit his like literally like right at his neck, and he kind of gets hit down, and he's like, "Ugh. Ow," and he looks up at you, and he's like,
stop.
You go. I need you to roll me initiative now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a how do I roll initiative?
Go ahead and roll
It's been a minute.
a d12 plus your agility. Give me 1 second. All right,
I got myself a 16.
16. Okay. He beats you with a 17. As that happens, you see he puts his hands underneath the desk, and as he pushes backward from the desk, you see 2 tech revolvers come out, and he's dual wielding them, and you see him grab on with his feet onto the desk, swings upward, and then kind of flips upside down right on top of you to shoot down on top of you. Go ahead and roll me some defensive forms. That is a 20. That is a 20.
So he flips on. Is he like attached to the roof or attached to me?
He is attached to the roof.
All right. I'm going to. Can I parry by like jumping up and kicking the guns apart so that he's not aiming at me?
You could parry with your you could parry with your feet like that. If are you like wait are you using with your you're kicking, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, I'll do it with like a backflip so that I'm like doing like a upside down split kick.
Okay. First thing I want
crazy person I am.
I want you to roll me an acrobatics and then a parry.
Okay.
Actually, no, not acrobatics and parry. Roll parry, but with agility instead.
Parry with agility instead?
Yes.
Alright, that is a different number. That would be the same as my dodge right now. Okay, yeah. I got a 20. Rolled an 8.
He hits you as he fires off the first shot right at you, but you are able to parry off the second shot out of the way. But first, you don't have any armor on, do you? Yet I forget if.
Did we not get the hat? We must have forgotten to get the hat. No, I don't have armor then.
Ask Nef Tenbo. He can make you the hat. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get him to make me a hat.
Okay, so I'm going to roll damage for this. Where's my D8s? Okay, so you take 17 points of damage.
Oh boy.
Yeah, as he fires
is that
directly.
straight to health?
Yes.
Okay.
As he fires directly into your shoulder, the other shot goes wide, and it kind of hits into the wall. And as you see him like dangling from the ceiling, and then begins to swing. And now you're noticing that there are different poles inside here that he begins to swing around and maneuver around you inside this little lobby area.
He thinks he's safe from me. That's cute.
Yeah. As that happens, it is now your turn.
Summon one sword with my power form to attack him with.
Okay.
And it's gonna just be a spinning blade at him.
Okay.
And if the idea is if he dodges, it yo-yos back towards me and I'll catch it.
All right. Go ahead and roll me the blade power form.
Alrighty. I got a 22.
He is able to dodge out of the way, and he's just like, and you see he freaks out seeing that freaking blade just appeared and got flung at him, and then it flies back directly into your hand.
Oh, I was doing that as like the two forms.
Two
attacks.
forms. Okay, two forms.
The first attack is like going towards him, and the second one is coming from behind.
Okay,
him.
go ahead and roll
Like a yo-yo.
roll me another one.
All right. 24. Oh.
You hit him. Go ahead and roll some damage.
I will roll my damage. Alrighty.
Because
minute
they're
since
rank
I've
5,
done
right? They're rank 5.
Yeah, they're rank 5.
So it'd be like 2d6, 3d4, or 1d12.
Okay, and that's plus my will?
Not plus your will, it'd be plus your...
It's just the dice?
Plus the blade power form.
Just the ranks in it, or...
The ranks and talent.
Okay. I did 14 damage.
14 damage as you see it kind of goes and slices back into him. You see it kind of cuts at one of his tendons, and he's just like, ah! And you see blood beginning to drip from his leg as he's swinging around.
And I'm going to just say, you are not prepared for this.
And then he looks at you. He's like, and you can tell that he's trying to strategize a little bit. As he is going to try to strategize, he goes and rushes towards you, not with his guns. You see his guns are basically now in his feet, and he rushes over. I need you can spend 7 stamina to make an attack on him. Because it looks like he's rushing over towards the door.
I will make yeah. Can I spend 7 stamina? Does he have a tail?
Yes, he does.
Can I spend 7 stamina to grab his tail and then throw him at a wall?
Okay, go ahead and roll me a brawl check then.
Okay. Mod. Oh, I crit failed, but I got a 14.
Oh, damn! You.
It would have been so sick.
I know, but you see he rushes over you. You go to reach out towards his tail, but his tail swings upward as he leaps through the door, and then he closes the door. And you hear a locking mechanism happen. What are you gonna do? I know you got.
Might as well go through. Did he go outside or did he go into the back door?
He went into the back door. Where he came from. Where he came from.
I know how to pick locks.
Yes.
But I have a sword, so I'm just gonna cut the door in half and walk through.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me you use medium weapons, right? Or a heavy weapon?
I use medium right now.
Okay, so go ahead and roll medium weapon form.
I got a 21.
Easy enough. You're able to cut through the handle of the door and the lock, and you see it unhinges, and then you hear, and you look inside, and you see it looks like this circle on the ground, and there's like multiple different circles that goes. It almost looks like it's like a target kind of thing, and it goes all like it makes multiple different circles until it's like a little small point on the ground. And combat is now over because he did escape, but you are now inside the room, and you hear Neftenvo. It's like, what happened?
He wasn't being cooperative. He got away.
Are you gonna go after him?
Don't know how. Don't know how.
Ah, crap.
But I can explore this place fully now.
Do you want me to send Engel or Tolvan to you?
It's alright. You know what really hurts?
You what?
Getting shot.
Yes, that definitely does hurt. Like Tolvan said to Engel, it's not fun to actually, deal with the pain of...
While I'm out, would you be able to make me some armor?
Yes, I can. I can definitely make you some armor. Anything in
Thank
particular that you want with it?
Whatever you think is best.
I will try to make it good for you. Alright?
I trust your abilities.
But if you do end up needing some help, I think it's best that I do send someone over to you as backup. And you hear in your head, it's like, I'm hungry. Can we kill someone and I can eat?
Wow,
And
that's super evil.
And Neftenbo hears this and he's like,
No? I didn't get any chill. It took me aback for a second and then no. We're not killing people for you to eat.
I'm not going to eat it. I wanted you to eat.
I'm not eating people. That's weird. That's impossibly evil as I continue to start walking through this building, trying to find a way down.
It is literally like this back room only has a circle in it, and it's like a dead end. There's nothing else other than this circle.
Well, I guess I'll go in the circle.
Okay, you go into the circle, and
I'll ask
happens.
for reinforcements of wow, I'm spacing on it. It's like Tanvor?
Tolvan.
Tolvan, thank you. I remember Engel's name. And I'll be like, yeah, I could probably use Tolvan. He knows things.
Alright, I will send Tolvan over to you right now.
And he's like, just wait there, alright? If anyone else comes out, just keep them busy.
Will do. And I'm going to stand on the opposite side of the circle from the door.
Alright?
Because I like to think that this circle, when they spawn in, they face the door. That just feels right. When they this seems to be some kind of teleporter.
Yeah.
Whether it's magic or tech, I don't know.
Well,
usually you face the doors.
We will see, but as you wait here and you wait for reinforcements from Tolvan or someone else coming through this whatever portal it might be, we are going to end the session there.
Why couldn't the poor monkey man just listen to my lies?
Wow, that was an interesting session, and we're kind of getting underway to see what the heck is going on here.
I would have killed that monkey man, just so you know.
Yeah, he definitely ran away because you would have killed him. I know you would have killed him. That would have been good. But anyways, we will see where this leads next time. Thank you all for listening to Entry 9. Entry 10 is coming soon, and we will see where this toilet tube place leads.
I'm gonna go to the sewers and I'm gonna fight a giant rat. That's what's gonna happen.
That's what's going to happen. The rat.
Listen, this is an RPG, and that's what needs to happen. God, has no one watched Princess Bride?
Oh my gosh. Thank you all for listening, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power. End credits.
I thank you for listening to The Guardian. As you listen to the series, you come to learn deeper aspects of the core you may have not been aware of. Pay close attention as the plot thickens. Also, if you want to be reborn yourself, you can subscribe as a Chosen to access Chosen creation and exclusive Codex entries. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.